Hey everybody, this is Badir Velji from the Lazy Caveman. I'm here to show you my world-famous salsa beef with spaghetti squash. It's a really simple recipe, one of my favorites. Only takes about 15 to 20 minutes to prepare. It's guaranteed to impress your friends too. So stay tuned, we'll be making it together. So here are the ingredients that you need in order to make the salsa beef with spaghetti squash. Of course, start with some grass-fed ground beef. I like to use Marin Sun Farms. They're local to me. Great quality product. Start with about a pound of ground beef. Also, you're going to need a fresh spaghetti squash. Very easy to cook. Going to need 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. I like to use Tropical Traditions. It's the best coconut oil that I've come across. Going to need to pick your favorite salsa. I like Trader Joe's organic tomatillo roasted yellow chili salsa. 3 teaspoons of cumin. Then we've got half a teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon of black pepper and a dash of oregano. It's a secret ingredient. Of course, I recommend that you cook in a good cast iron pan. Cast iron's nice because it doesn't contain any of the chemicals that you would ordinarily get from a non-stick. Also, it manages to deliver a pretty clean flavor. First step is to take your spaghetti squash, take a knife and puncture a bunch of holes in it. This will allow the air pressure inside of the squash to release when you cook it in the microwave. So just go along, poke it all over. Keep doing that all the way around. And then stick it in the microwave for about 15 minutes. Make sure you rotate it every 3 minutes. I've pre-cooked a spaghetti squash. You can see exactly what happens when you cook it. The skin will get very soft to the touch. When you pull it out of the microwave, be sure not to burn yourself. But just go ahead and cut off the end. Split it down the middle. And you'll see the inside is a nice flaky, stringy inside. And you want to remove the area with the seeds and these very tough fibers. So you can do that with a fork very easily. You see how that just comes right out. Set that aside. And then you can keep what you want from the rest of the spaghetti squash. Go ahead and heat the 2 tablespoons of coconut oil onto your cast iron pan set at about medium heat. And then go ahead when that coconut oil is starting to smoke, go ahead and put in that ground beef. We're going to brown the ground beef for a few minutes here. You want to break it up small so that way you can get all the flavor out of it. Grass-fed ground beef tends to cook a little quicker than regular ground beef, so you got to be very careful not to overcook it. At this point, we're going to add in the cumin and the salt and pepper. There's the cumin. And the salt and pepper. Take that little dash of oregano as well. Continue to mix and brown the ingredients together. Should only take a few minutes. When the ground beef is most of the way cooked, go ahead and add in your salsa. Make sure it's well mixed. And then turn down the heat and let it simmer. After a couple of minutes of simmering, go ahead and serve your ground beef on top of your spaghetti squash. And there you have it. Great paleo meal in just a few minutes. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for joining me today for salsa beef with spaghetti squash. Again, I'm the Lazy Caveman. If you want to get your very own Wheat is Murder t-shirt, head on over to my website, thelazycaveman.com. Until next time.